Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood Daggerman, and I had a sudden realization when I made my other video that I'll put in the top corner of the screen if you haven't seen it, that I forgot to mention something in my thoughts on Dirty Bomb, and that was demo recording. Now, for those who don't know what demo recording is, I'll quickly explain it. It's essentially a way for the in-game engine to record things that happen in the game, so you can play them back later on. And it's used by, well, most editors who make edits and frag movies. And I understand that this game is still in open beta, so therefore it's not really a problem at the moment, but there seems to be a lack of advertising, I would guess would be the word, at the moment, which is completely understandable, but it seems like the community loves frag movies, like in every game, and it would be much easier for people to make content like frag movies if demos were included, but because they're not, it's extremely difficult to make a good looking movie that doesn't have HUD clutter or doesn't have any real flow to it due to the fact that it's just clips cut together. Now, as an example of this, I did try to make a frag movie for Dirty Bomb, but it seemed to be that things like smooths, which is essentially a recording from third person angle with panning shots and b-roll in an attempt to show off a kill that just happened, it was almost impossible to make due to the fact that you would have to get 5 people into a private match and have them kill each other while you watch and spectate, which is just annoying. But I'll put that frag movie on the video right now so you can see what my attempt was.
Thoughts that go like bullets through you. The time you told me that you wished you were dead. What's a broken arm when you can't stop choosing to sleep through your alarms? Man, you're losing your head. The thoughts that go like bullets through you. The time you told me that you wished you were dead.
Now, as you can see, there was some random parts of that video that just had some text, and they were just sort of placeholders so I could put the smooths of the panning shots of the deaths in afterwards. But because it's so difficult to get 5 people coordinated into a private match without it crashing or people getting bored or people not being in the right places, it just takes hours. It took a very long time for me to get the first smooth in the start of that video. But I think that might have been to do with the sort of friends that I have.
That's alright.
What the fuck?
Right,
We are the best.
so where do me and Dom have to be?
But aside from the fact that my friend should have taken up choir instead of video games as a hobby, I think it would be impossible even if I had a bunch of coordinated players to do that. It's just, it takes so long and is so awkward, and it could all be fixed by demos. But from what I understand, demos come from the in-game engine. They don't come from, they're not built into the game. That's why it's so awkward to put one in there. And I know that it's not of great importance at the moment compared to gameplay features and balancing, but it's sort of important to me, and it would help out the community greatly to have one in an attempt to try and advertise the game more. I think one of the biggest things to Splash Damage is their community. It helps this game move along and helps them work out what they need to do to the game. I think that's a great thing, and they love to promote smaller channels on YouTube and even some of the bigger ones. Thanks for that, by the way. But I completely understand if Splash Damage didn't want to bring out those tools yet, due to the fact that they have bigger things to do on their plate at the moment. I also get that this won't actually apply to quite a lot of people, since most people don't really care about video editing or cool looking frag movies that don't have ugly HUD. They just want to play the game, and that's understandable. I used to be like that, but I do love creating content, and I wish that I could make better content for Date Bomb, and I will try my hardest to make better content for Date Bomb, but sometimes I just need the tools to get there. Also, I would just like to mention that my video isn't the first video to be talking about demo recording. There's also a guy called Super on the forums who also made a video, well, mentioned it in one of his Dirty Bomb 2016 videos a couple of months ago, but I decided to make a video about my thoughts and why it should be in the game and try and give a good pitch of it. Anyway guys, that's just my opinions on demos and why they should be in the game, but I'd love to hear your guys' opinions because mine probably aren't right. And if you're new to the channel, why not stick around, because I'm going to LAN in 2 days and I'll be making a video about that once I recover from staying up for way too long. And also, there should be some more frag movies coming in the future.